Bushnell. Performance is the only thing. Federal premium ammunition, surgical precision, terminal results. Savage Arms. Better come standard.
Hi folks, thanks for joining us here at Bushnell's Trigger Effect. This week I've got our good friend Steve Corlett joining us for opening week of rifle season here in Manitoba. I've been putting out some blinds, we've got some fresh snow, the temperature's dropped and the bucks are definitely starting to chase does. So you're not going to want to miss this. We're going to be heading out tomorrow morning on opening morning for rifle season here in Manitoba. It's going to be some great deer action. Stick with us. Well, there you have it. Put up a Primos 360 surround view blind. I can't wait to hunt out of this year. This is our first year using these. What a great technology. You can see through the screen, but the deer can't see back in. So I've got it set up on a fence line. Got a lot of good buck activity here. Just gonna let it sit for a few days before opening day of rifle season, and we're gonna be back out here hunting some big Manitoba whitetail. Well folks, it's opening day here in Manitoba. Steve Corlett's joining me for the first week of the rifle season. We're in our blind. We're in the new surround view 360. We got a great spot. I've got about 5 different bucks that are frequenting this area. So gonna get the light shut off, the camera spun around.
Look for some deer?
Look for some deer. We got lots of options this morning, so hopefully we'll get some bucks moving.
And you're gonna put the heat on soon?
Yeah, the heater's on already.
Okay. Manitoba minus 19 this morning.
Yeah.
It's chilly.
Yeah, it's chilly, but it's looking like a good morning. There's hardly any wind, so it's gonna be a good day, I think. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we did a good job there.
You're a heck of a guide to, bring a guy out in about 10 minutes into the season, throw a buck in front of him.
Yeah, that happened quick, but I mean that's all because of the
preparation.
The prep. Those Bushnell Aggressor trail cameras. I mean, I've got them scattered throughout the countryside. I've got lots of land that I've got permission for. Oh, we got another deer coming here. And I mean, this surround view blind, it kind of feels weird sitting out here.
You feel a little naked out here.
You feel like you're in the wide open, but that buck walked within 80 yards of us.
Yeah.
Didn't even know we were here, so.
It's kind of cool to be on a hunt here in your home territory where it's, you're putting the work in and you're mapping things out for us. So it's, these are the cool ones, the close to home.
Yeah, I like these homemade hunts. You bet. It's a lot of fun. So we're going to give that buck a little bit of time. He went into a big bush. We're going to let him sit and walk in and
pick him up.
Good. Good job, Steve.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
That was fun. Well, we're back at the truck right now. We're going to let that buck sit for a little bit. We'll maybe go grab a quick breakfast and then go look for him, because didn't drop him in his tracks.
No.
And I hate pushing a deer, so.
Yeah, didn't hit him in the just behind where I think I wanted to hit him. But,
yeah. So I think he's done.
Yeah, we got a trail there. So.
But we'll just leave him for a little bit. We'll go back and not push him.
Fair enough.
Let's go get some breakfast.
This segment is brought to you by Westside Stores, your outdoor sports authority, and Safari Club International Canada, first for hunters.
Well, we've returned after, well, we let him sit for quite a while. We just want to make sure that he's down and out. So we're just going back to where the blind is, and we're going to get on the blood trail and walk in and recover your deer there, Steve.
Hopefully he's laying not too far away.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's down and out, but we just never like to push those deer too hard. So
No, adrenaline will run them a long way.
yeah, that's for sure. So we'll just get around the corner here, get out and get on the blood trail.
Fair enough.
All right, Steve, let's go get on the blood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's good blood.
He's right out there. That makes me feel better. That's about 10 yards off the edge of the field. So
Yeah,
that
didn't need a second shot.
got him better than I thought I did. So
Right on.
Trophy bonded tips did it again.
Right on. Good job, Steve.
Perfect. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Well, he didn't go very far.
No, he didn't. That's awesome, Steve.
I'm just going to unload here.
You bet. Well, Steve, that happened pretty quick, didn't it?
It did.
You
It
know-
was that was the first 9-minute hunt I think I've been on.
Yeah.
Kent turned to me and said, "It's legal shooting light," and I said, "There's a buck," and well, the rest is right here.
Yeah.
So,
No, you put a good shot on him. I figured he wasn't going to be far. He's actually closer than I thought. I thought he was going to be a little bit further in the trees, but he piled up right at the edge of the field here. So
I felt a lot better when I saw him, because when he jumped, I thought, geez, I didn't get him right where I wanted to, but seeing where the entrance is, we were right on the money.
you were right on the money. I saw that big puff of steam come out of the boiler room, so I knew he was hit hard.
My reputation is safe then. So.
Yes, yes it is. Yes it is. The old Savage did its job. Good shooting there, Steve.
Yeah,
Well, congratulations,
yeah.
my friend.
Well, thank you, and thank Savage and Federal and Bushnell. That was
Yeah.
that was a fun
Good
hunt.
combination.
Yeah, and my first time to get out in Manitoba and chase some of these deer.
We're gonna go and field dress this guy somewhere else. We've got lots of deer around this spot. I don't want to ruin it by leaving the entrails here for the coyotes to feed on. So we'll get them out of here, get it cleaned up. Be back here another day for another buck. Congratulations,
Thanks,
Steve.
pal.
Right on.
Appreciate it.
Hey folks, I'm back out in the field. I'm heading back out to sit one of my blinds. I've never sat this spot before, and I'm kind of excited. I want to thank and congratulate Steve Corlett on a great shot and a great buck. I know he was a busy man. He had a few days in his schedule where he could join me, and I'm glad he came out and experienced a Manitoba do-it-yourself whitetail hunt. There's 3 deer just came out as far away from the blind as possibly I can see. They're just at the far edge of this field. Hopefully they'll make it over here before dark. getting down to the last few minutes here of light. All I've had so far was just some does come out at the far end of the field. It would look like it was 2 adult does, and each of those does had this year's yearlings with them. So everybody's out looking healthy and happy, but just no antlered bucks tonight. So I'll get my cameras packed up here right away, get back to the truck, head home, and have a good hot supper. Be back out tomorrow morning. Well, I'm in the blind. I got all the cameras set up, so all I need now is for the deer to show up. Looking forward to this evening's sit. It's nice out, and hopefully it'll all work out. Well, I've got about 45 minutes left of legal shooting time. And some does just finally started to come out. They're out there a piece. They're about 400 yards from me right now. So hopefully they'll work their way this way and they'll bring me a big buck. About 4 to 5 years ago, we lost about 70% of our deer population here in southern Manitoba due to winter kill. Now the deer numbers are coming back nicely. We're starting to see more bucks, does with twins, and it is rebounding. But let's go now to Lethbridge, talk to one of the professors there, and find out a little bit more about what winter kill is.
So winter kill is this above average mortality of animals due to extreme winter conditions. And for the most part, it's only applicable in these temperate climates because you need winter conditions to cause this.
The deer populations in the north here have evolved to withstand cold winters.
The key variables that we look at with respect to winter kill are snow depth and temperature. And if you think about an animal's biology, throughout that fall, they're starting to gather as many resources as they can to develop their fat reserves to prepare themselves for winter. So if you have high snow depths or low temperatures, you can start to create more energy scenarios. So those animals need to burn more energy to move through deeper snow. They need to burn more energy to stay warm in those colder temperatures. So as they're using up this energy, they're using up their fat stores, and the more extreme the winter conditions are, the greater the risk they are of dying off.
Now these winters sometimes can be extended into the spring. This is when our deer numbers get into trouble.
So in some cases that early spring can be the difference between life and death.
Another determining factor of winter kill is the carrying capacity of the habitat the deer live in. In simple terms, this means if there are too many deer in a certain area with a set amount of food, they could run out of food before the winter ends, and this could lead to a possibility of a severe winter kill or die-off.
Now, high-quality habitat will not prevent winter kill scenarios, but it can help reduce the risks by minimizing animals' need to move around, which helps to conserve energy.
Winter kill is a natural occurrence in most northern deer populations. But with proper monitoring and management, these populations will rebound quickly after a winter kill. Well, the weather's really cleared up for us today here in Manitoba. It was kind of snowing this morning, but this evening the sun has come out. The wind is kind of straight out of the north. It's a little bit cool, but I'm going to overlook the valley here below my place and see if I can't get some deer activity. There's lots of does running around. That big buck that I've been after, I've got him on camera about a mile from here, but hopefully he's moved into the valley and he's courting the ladies. So I'm gonna get into the stand here right away and sit for another evening. All settled into the blind here. It's looking like a really good evening. We got lots of deer activity down below. Just gonna sit it out, wait and see what happens tonight. Well, there's only about 5 minutes left to light. We haven't seen any bucks tonight, but still some deer moving around. The rut is just starting, so it's just starting to ramp up now. We still have a couple weeks left in the season, so we'll probably get something moving around here soon, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight.
This segment is brought to you by Gold Tip. Start tough, stay true. Taxidermy services provided by Hunters Union and Ray Weens Taxidermy. And thanks to these other fine sponsors.
Well, I just got into the hut, just into my blind. I was just unzipping the door, and a good buck and a doe ran right out in front of the blind. They were in the trees beside me here. They didn't see me. They just went over the hill here, so I didn't get any footage of them. I was just actually getting through the doorway. I tried to get the windows open in time to get a look at them, and I didn't, but they might be back out here tonight. Never fails. Either 5 minutes too late or 5 minutes too early. Oh well. The bucks are definitely chasing does now. He was right on our heels, so I'll get the other cameras set up and get settled in. It's a cold evening and there's a bit of a wind tonight, so maybe we'll have some bucks moving.
I have had trail cameras in the area for the past 3 months and knew there was a few good bucks here. However, the wind and cold was absolutely relentless and kept playing tricks on my eyes as I was seeing movement along the field edge. Seems like the only thing brave enough to handle these harsh conditions was a lonely fox just looking for a good meal.
Oh, here's a deer. It's a doe. Oh, there's a buck behind it. There's a buck behind it. Oh, that's a good buck. I'm gonna shoot that one. I think I just shot a big 10. Yes. Well, I'm just heading over to check for blood. I felt really good about that shot. It was just about 200 yards. But he was standing still. I was using the Primo shooting sticks. It was nice and solid. Put it right on the boiler room, and hopefully he's down right over here. Whew. It's cold out here today. That wind chill's about minus 25, minus 30, so just gonna walk over here and check for blood. Hopefully my buck's not too far. He ran back in towards these trees over here. Hope he's done. There's blood, but it's starting to get dark on me. Oh, wait a second. There he is. I can see his rock right here. Oh, good. He didn't even make it to the trees. That's awesome. Well, I'm starting to lose light here, so I want to get some pictures taken, get a tag on this guy. What a beautiful buck. I don't think I've got any pictures of this guy. Here, let me get the gun over here. I've already taken the shell out of it. Look at that guy. What a beautiful deer. Nice, even, 5x5. Right, center punched him right through the middle. Oh, that's a beautiful deer. Right on. Well, we'll get some pictures taken, get this guy loaded up, and get home. This is great. I love this prairie whitetail hunting. I was doing a lot of self-filming this week. Steve was out earlier in the week, got a really nice buck first day. Look at that guy. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome.
Although Dean and I are so grateful to have such wonderful sponsors to the show like Savage Arms, Bushnell, Federal Ammunition, we rarely get the chance to share our passion with those who sponsor us. It was an absolute pleasure to have Steve Corlett of Savage and Federal join me on this hunt here in my old hunting grounds. I'm sure Steve is already planning his next trip out here, and he is more than welcome to join me at any time.